What if I told you the hardest part of retiring in Kenya isn't about money at all? This is Kenya News Update today. For decades, we've been told to save for retirement to build that nest egg, but new data reveals a shocking truth. The biggest loss for over half of Kenyan retirees isn't their paycheck, it's their people, their community, their daily dose of human connection. And that silent void is reshaping what it means to finally stop working. Meet the average Kenyan retiree. They've worked for 30, maybe 40 years. They've paid their dues, raised their families, and finally crossed that finish line. They should be on a permanent holiday, right? But here's the twist. The Retirement Benefits Authority survey shows a profound social crisis hiding in plain sight. 53% of retirees say they miss their colleagues most. Not the salary, not the benefits, the people. That's over half of our grandparents, parents, and neighbors facing a quiet home after a lifetime of vibrant office chatter, shared tea breaks, and inside jokes. The workplace in Kenya isn't just a place to earn. It's a village. It's a social hub that defines our adult lives. And when that door closes, it severs a lifeline. But here's what nobody's talking about. The financial anxiety is real, but it's specific. Only 40% of retirees miss the steady salary itself. The real pinch comes from the perks we take for granted. 18% desperately miss their previous medical cover. Another 18% long for access to staff loans and financial privileges. That safety net vanishes overnight. And then, there's the psychological shift, the loss of routine and identity. 10% of retirees miss their daily work structure. 5% feel the absence of the prestige tied to their professional title. A small group even reported missing office meetings. Can you imagine? Missing meetings? It shows how deeply work is woven into our sense of self. The rhythm of the workday, the purpose of a to-do list, the respect from a job title. All gone, leaving a gap that's hard to fill with hobbies and grandchildren alone. But here's the part that will blow your mind. Despite this social void and financial recalibration, the outlook is surprisingly bright. The survey delivers a stunning revelation. 51% of Kenyan retirees believe their life is better now than when they were working. 27% feel their quality of life has remained the same. Only 22% feel retirement hasn't lived up to their working years. This is the ultimate contrast. They miss the people and the perks, but the majority successfully trade the professional grind for a fulfilling new chapter. They find their footing. They rediscover themselves outside the office walls. The implications are huge for every working Kenyan. This isn't just a story about retirement. It's a warning and a guide. We are building our financial futures, but are we building our social futures? Are we cultivating communities outside our job descriptions? The controversy lies in our preparation. We obsess over pension plans but ignore social plans. We save money but don't nurture the networks that will sustain our mental health for decades. The unanswered question is profound. If the workplace is our primary community, what happens when we leave it? And for the 53% feeling that void right now, what's the solution? The payoff is a new perspective. Retirement isn't an end, it's a transition. And the hardest part isn't losing your income, it's losing your tribe. So, as you plan for that future, ask yourself this. Are you saving enough friends? Are you investing in relationships that will outlast your job title? Do you think Kenya's culture of work as community is a strength or a vulnerability for our aging population? Drop your take in the comments. And subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more stories that redefine life in our nation.